Diarmuid, your initial thoughts after that defeat?
Look, just bitterly disappointed. I suppose with 8 minutes to go, you're back to a point, and we had a couple of chances. There was one that was cleared off the line. But look, you'd have to say, once Galway got the second goal, they were very, very efficient and probably ruthless in terms of finishing off the game. But really proud of all the lads. We left a good few scores behind us in the first half, which would have made it not as much of an uphill battle. But I thought the lads came back. We're 8 points down at half time, back to within a point with 8 minutes to go. The lads did really, really well. But look, it's just disappointing that we couldn't see it out from there. I don't think the final scoreline reflected on our efforts, but that is the final scoreline. You have to deal with it.
How difficult was it after such a long break? I know you played challenge games and everything in the lead up, but that intensity.
I don't think that was an issue. We knew coming into the game, Galway have a lot of last year's winning team, and that was from 2019. So they physically come on. You could see like they're very, very strong, but really good hurlers as well, and even their bench made an impact. Their subs got a couple of scores early on. We knew what we were going to be facing. We played them in a challenge game prior to the second lockdown, and they are a quality team, but I don't think it was that. I think we just didn't execute well enough in the first half. With 9 wides, if you turned around, there was a sizable enough breeze. If you turned around maybe only 3 or 4 down, it wouldn't have made it such an uphill task. But just the last 7 or 8 minutes, once they got the second goal, then it was very difficult for us.
Diarmuid, you started with a different formation with probably 7 back in defence, with Ethan Hurley drifting back from where he was selected. You opted to change it in at half time. Yeah,
well, look, we played like that against Cork, and we played like that against Tipperary, and I think even with the conditions, with the breeze, it was something that we were happy enough with. And yet in the first half we still created enough chances to be closer. But obviously then when you're chasing the game, we decided more tactically than anything else to take off one of our defenders and go to 6 forwards, and we played very, very well then after that. But it was just unfortunate. We had chances in the first half, a couple of frees and a couple of chances from play to be closer.
Maybe the second half water break came at the wrong time for you.
Maybe, I think we got 7 points in a row just after half time, and definitely the game, at that stage was a really, really good game when we got to the water break. But even after the second goal went in, like, we got a point back to get it to 3 points again. But I suppose the whole trick was to try and get back level and try and nudge ahead, and then really test Galway after that. But Galway are a really good team, we knew that.
It is the end of your term after 2 years, two successful years by any benchmark, back-to-back Munster titles.
Yeah, look, we're delighted to have won the 2 Munster championships, but obviously we'd be aiming to try and win in All Ireland and try and be the best team in Ireland. That's the aim, and produce the best players that we can for Limerick. But I still think, despite the result tonight, and it's been proven over the last couple of years, there's players that played tonight and there's players that played in the last minor team that are good enough to go on and play at 20s and to play at senior level. And we shouldn't lose sight of that. It's about bringing good players through. Galway are going for 4 in a row at All Ireland minor level, and will they necessarily be bringing through more players than Limerick bring through? I'm not so sure, but look, we would have to say that I'm disappointed that we haven't been able to get over that semi-final hurdle match.